even get it open?
Yeah, I haven't done this before, but we'll get it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lake Area Outdoors. This weekend we are up on Devil's Lake in North Dakota for the American Heroes Outdoors Patriot Fish Fest. And we are at an ice castle right now, which is absolutely insane. Big shout out to those guys for letting us use the house for the weekend, and for Smoky Hills for providing the house. This is absolutely cool. We have two houses side by side, and we're right outside Woodland Resort right now in Creel Bay. It's going to be a really fun weekend, fishing a tournament Saturday, and then just kind of exploring the lake. We've never been out here, either of us, so this is going to be really cool to explore and try to get on some perch and walleyes this weekend.
Exactly. There's so much water and ice, at this point, ice to explore and whatnot. It's totally different fishing from what we know in Minnesota. I mean, it's deadheads, there's road beds?
Road beds and like fence posts.
Ditches, all kinds of things. I mean, sunken barns, whatever. All kinds of structure and whatnot out here to fish that just isn't, it makes it unique about Devil's Lake here. So, but yeah, as Austin said, we're bunked up in these awesome.
This is so cool.
Awesome.
I've never actually
castles.
stayed in an ice castle. I've stayed in like rentals, but nothing like this before. And we're actually clearing out the hole in Garrett's freshwater shrimp, which is what makes those perch so big around here and it's so fun to catch. So we're really hoping to get in some jumbos this weekend.
So that's the top. That's the branch that's sticking out like crossways that I keep getting hung up on.
Oh, and that's up in the column.
Yeah, that's way up here.
Huh.
But then if I go all the way to the bottom, here,
I think there'd be crappies on this stuff. Oh god.
If you go all the way around, I mean, it's timber. It was obviously all standing at one time, and now it's all laying down. But I mean, you can see there's.
Oh. Maybe we should drill out this way a little more.
Yeah, I would. I mean, if this is what you guys are looking for, there's actually a couple of really nice boulders right underneath that hole, and then the trees all kind of go off that way. But anyway, as you can see, there's a ton of wood right here.
Oh, it's a walleye.
All right. First Devil's Lake fish ever. Little cute adorable walleye. That is awesome. Let me get my pliers here. Gosh. So I was marking this fish, came in nice and slow and whatnot, didn't show a whole lot of interest, and then dropped it straight to the bottom. On the bottom a little bit, lifted up. You follow it right up and gulped it. Sweet.
Cool.
See you, fella.
Wow, that came out of nowhere. Just a little walleye. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I looked over at you. We were talking about the chicken nuggets we had from Hardee's last night that were a little weird.
Horrible, actually.
Yeah. And I looked back and also my rod's just bent over. Using that 13 light action rod, and gosh, it just came in and smoked. Look at that. That is crazy. We're just out fishing some flooded timber basically on Devil's Lake. I think it's 13 feet or so, and we dropped the camera down there and we could just see a ton of logs and just old trees that fell down basically. So it's kind of cool. They're just roaming up here. We're hoping to find some perch up here, but you really can't complain catching walleyes. I mean, that's
absolutely not.
Cool. That's actually a good eater size, but are we keeping any? We should keep some I brought some shore lunch.
Might as well. I mean, that's
a good eater.
That's a good eater. That'll do.
That'll eat. Well, we made a move out to deeper water. I think we're in 43 feet, so weren't getting too much up in the woods. Or in the woods, we decided to get out to the basin a little more. Yeah, it feels. Oh, it's a walleye. What the heck? That is a pale walleye. Look at that.
Wow. It's like a ghost.
Wow.
It's like a ghostable.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jeez.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
He's looking at you.
There he bit.
Shh, you just scared him.
Oh yeah, 40 feet down.
I'm kidding.
Oh, he bit me. Oh, what was that? Oh, he's gone. Well, that's 0 for 2 on the last 2 fish.
Hook up.
There you go.
Does not feel massive, but not terrible. It's fine.
Oop, Forrester. Oops, sorry, I have no idea which
Other
way
way.
to go here. Oh, you're on the line.
What do we got here? Might be a little walleye.
Yep.
There's an itty bitty snack size walleye. Look, he's just adorable. So little.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
little feller, well, you are entertaining. I'm gonna go. That was interesting.
He was aggressive.
Yeah, it was.
Hooked up.
Nice.
You want to turn this? Or just don't know?
Yeah, there's still fish down there.
Ooh, it's decent. This is a keeper.
Is it?
Oh, it's nice.
Walleye?
Yeah, I don't. Well, it's not a perch, I don't think. Feels nice. He's got some weight to her. Might need an assist. Or just turn that. Come on. That's nice. What? The white bass.
That's a white bass.
That's my first white bass.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
That's a tank. That's a tank white bass.
That's
awesome.
so cool.
Look
Oh,
how wide that thing is.
that is fat.
That's sick.
That is so cool.
If that's what's been swimming by and
Not doing anything?
yeah.
That is so cool. Look at that thing. I'm gonna get a picture of that. Feel decent?
Yeah.
Oh, he's turning weightier. Oh, sorry. There we go. Try to watch her.
Turn the CGP off. This might be another white bass.
That'd be really cool back to back.
That would be super cool.
Mine fought really hard, which was really cool.
Oh yeah, it's a white bass.
No way.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
They're so big.
Oh, that's a yuck. That's a toad. Popped right off.
Look at how fat.
Holy crap! Look at the belly on that sucker.
That is like thick. I don't
a
even know if it
freaking
could get
tank.
any bigger because like
I don't know if they
Feel
get
how
any bigger.
firm that is.
Oh my gosh. That's a toad.
Your turn for
First
pictures.
ever white bass. That's incredible. I think that's a toad. I don't know how big these things get, but I feel like that's a pretty big one. So I'm gonna have to look into that.
Alright guys, just wrapping up our first day on Devil's Lake. Caught some walleyes this morning. Went out to the deeper basin in the midday for a little bit. Caught a few perch and a couple walleyes. We kept a walleye and we kept a couple white bass that we just caught. And we're going to do a little comparison when we get back to the ice castle. We're going to cook up both. Cook a walleye, cook a white bass. And then Garrett's going to test. He's not going to know which one is which. And we're going to see if he can guess which one is the walleye. So stick around. That should be pretty cool. Alright guys, we got the walleye here and then the white bass in here. Same breading, we're using Shore Lunch Original, and Garrett's gonna give it a shot, see which one, see if he can guess which one is which, and he's had a lot of walleye. So.
I've eaten a lot of fish in my days, a lot of walleye. I know a walleye from a crappie to a perch and whatnot. I want to brag about it, but no, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna see any difference. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like the one's supposed to be more mushy than
Yeah.
walleye's a little.
I think it's
firmer.
going to come down to a texture sort of thing rather than a whole taste. But I think the breading's going to soak up a lot of that taste. And I mean, we're using just your regular shore lunch, which is a favorite. You know, really good stuff. So
So we'll get these on and see what happens. All right, they're both cooked up. I gave them a little piece of each. And one thing we wanted to note too is there's a mud line that runs in a white bass, so we took that out just to take away that fishiness a little bit. But I just took a little piece off of each fillet, and we're gonna see what he thinks.
let's start with this one. Hot. It's hot. Okay, that's really good. It tasted. My first reaction was it was a little bit different than what I was expecting for walleye, but I've had a lot of snacks today, so I feel like my taste buds are just messed up. So might as well finish what I started there. Well, it's good. And this is delicious. This guy's a walleye.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. That white bass though, that was very good. It was a lot better than I expected. A little bit different taste. I don't know how to describe it. I'm not a famous chef or anything like that, so I can't describe taste very well. But it was pretty good.
Thing here. I know which one's which, but I wanna try it too here.
Sure. I thought it was pretty good.
This is the walleye. This is the white bass.
What do you think?
That's good.
Yeah. It is pretty good.
So we cut out the belly meat and then that mud line, like I mentioned. So it doesn't leave you with a ton, but I mean, that's a thick fillet there compared to the walleye. And granted, that walleye wasn't big, but that's a nice hunk of white meat.
Yeah, it's much bigger flake.
I see what you're saying, though.
It's different. I don't know how to describe it.
It's really good, though.
Yeah, it is good. Definitely gulp that stuff down.
All right, we're gonna turn the camera off and just devour these fish because I'm starving.